So this is something that I used to do a lot on this channel. Do unboxings of my Doctor Who DVDs as I got them. I'm not going to bother doing an unboxing because I actually wanted to check it out first before I did this video, and I think the taking it out of the Amazon package is kind of redundant and doesn't really add much to it anyway. And if you really want to watch somebody unshrink wrap something, well, that's your thing. So what am I talking about? Well, what else could it be but Doctor Who, Tom Baker, complete season 1. Now, before I go into this set, right off the bat, at least for me, we'll address the elephant in the room. Notice the logo. I'm not going to go into symbolism in this video. I'm just going to perhaps emphasize or reinstate the fact that this logo represents an era or attitude of the show that not everybody is in perfect agreement with. Just watch my other videos. You also know my stance on it. And people basically misconstrued, misunderstand, or just outright manipulate interpretations of what my stance actually is, which is very irritating. But needless to say, well, since really 2015, I'm not that much a fan of New Who, as I'm sure my longtime viewers know. But this is not New Who. Now, I'm actually going to make a separate video at some point, talking about Doctor Who's rebranding and the fact that everything now has to show this logo, which irritatingly had never been done in the past. Doctor Who magazine and anything relating to the new series or the current version would have the current logo, but Big Finish collection or Big Finish audios, Blu-rays, well, DVDs, books, would have basically the 1996 logo, which was actually the John Pertwee logo colored blue. And I think most of us can agree with the fact that the Pertwee era was probably one of the show's least controversial and most loved, probably second only to the era that this represents. And I've covered the fact that, well, nothing is 100%. Those that are probably most unhappy with the direction of the show tends to be those that grew up with the classic series. Those that would be most likely to purchase this Blu-ray set. So now forever, this is going to be connected with the new show. And also, what happens when if, which is a big if, we get another Doctor and a different logo? Are we going to have different logos, or is this going to be the logo permanently for the set, which is going to look terrible on the shelf? I don't think Doctor Who is going to get out of this era, so maybe this will be the current logo until the show gets revived in another decade and a half. But that's just a rant. But anyways, enough. So yeah, no more complaint. Well, will complain. I do it a lot. But so this set itself. So Tom Baker, the complete season 1. So basically, well, we'll take a look at the set first. So there's the front. There's the spine with that logo that I don't like. If you want to complain about symbolism, there's a video that I covered that in. Please go to that video. I'm not interested in discussing it here. But Doctor Who, the Fourth Doctor's classic first season. All 20 episodes, newly restored for Blu-ray, packed with bonus materials. So, Tom Baker's first season, Robot, The Ark in Space, The Sontaran Experiment, Genesis of the Daleks, and Revenge of the Cybermen. So obviously, and extras right there, you can read it if you want. And Tom Baker in Conversation. I haven't had a chance to watch that yet, but I'm looking forward to viewing that. Yeah, classic clips viewed by Tom Baker, Philip Hinchcliffe, I was reading this, Louise Jameson, Janet Fielding, Sarah Sutton, and Sadie Miller. Well, it'd be interesting making new making of documentaries for the Sontaran Experiment and Revenge of the Cybermen. I guess I am reading it now. But anyways, so 5 stories: Robot Ark in Space, Sontaran Experiment, Genesis of the Daleks, and Revenge of the Cybermen. All 5 of these are largely considered classics. Little known trivia fact: Robot was the only story in Tom Baker's run to be produced by Barry Letts, with Terrence Dix as script editor. Why? Because they used to film the first story of the next series at the end of the previous series, and then Philip Hinchcliffe and Holmes take over after that. So there you go. If you didn't know that, you know that now. What I should also say is the set includes, I think, pretty much all. I haven't gone through it in detail, but pretty much all of the extras that were included on the original DVD releases. Now, when I was checking out Robot, even though, at least in Region 1, that DVD came out in August 2007, it's kind of funny how dated the extras look, just mainly because they're standard definition. But, yeah, so obviously no upgrading has been done to the extras. They're just presented as is. As far as the episodes, now for clarification, these cannot be high definition. At least most of them can't, unless it's film segments that still exist. But specifically, say if we're looking at Robot. Robot was filmed entirely on videotape. So videotape is a standard definition format, although it was in PAL, which is slightly higher resolution than NTSC. So this is basically the best these clips will ever look. Not high definition, but there is a noticeable improvement over the DVDs, in case you're wondering. So if you're looking for kind of the definitive version of the episodes, the Blu-rays are the way to go. Except the only thing that's not definitive is that. Sorry, I complained again. But yeah, while we're checking out, if you and one thing I should mention, some of these, specifically Genesis of the Daleks, is actually now a very rare Blu-rays or DVD. So you'd be paying hundreds for that. This depends on where you are, but the average price is around $60. So you're looking at averages to what, like $12 an episode, which is much less than they would have sold with DVDs. The special editions typically would have been $35. Standard editions would have been, depending on when, but generally between $25 and $30. The only really cheap one was the Sontaran Experiment, which was basically a more shrunken down release. I think that one was maybe $15 when I first bought that, and that was also, I'm pretty sure it was back in 2007 or 2008. One of the, I'll post a little thing there and you can see. So anyway, so we'll take a look at what's in there. So you take off the slipcover, obviously same artwork underneath. I kind of wish they would have done reversible covers with just generic logo, or even the diamond logo from the period, because I probably would have preferred that on my shelf, to be honest with you. I may have just put the Blu-ray case in storage, because I believe Big Finish, if you still actually get the CD releases, I think from what I've heard, and I haven't followed Big Finish, well, I haven't followed any of the releases in a couple of years, but hopefully somebody can let me know. Yes. Or yeah, let me know if the Big Finish cases are reversible with the regular artwork. Sorry, I got distracted there. Thing was messaging me. Anyway, so yeah, so you have basically this little disc contents thing if you want to take a look at what's on it. And then within the set, so got, and actually Robot would be here. Robot is actually in my Blu-ray player, although it's the same artwork for each disc. So just Tom Baker. Actually, it would have been nice had maybe they'd done different artwork for each Blu-ray. Disc 3, Disc 4. So basically, each disc is dedicated to the story with extras. Revenge of the Cybermen. And then Disc 6 is dedicated solely to, I'm pretty sure, are just the new bonus features. Other things that I should mention that this includes, the Tom Baker years. So it was basically The years set, which I think they did for the first 5 Doctors, if I'm not mistaken, were basically, they were a collection of individual episodes, just reviewing each Doctor. I don't know if they have the actual episodes on here, probably not. I haven't checked that one to be sure. And should also say Genesis of the Daleks, the omnibus version, which was actually shown in theaters, is also included. That one I'm actually really interested to see. I know some people, I didn't get to see it in theaters myself, but I know some people that didn't, said it actually looked really impressive. So now that I finished Robot, I'm probably going to watch that next. But anyways, so that is it, really, for Tom Baker, the complete season 1. Complete season 1. Maybe the complete first season? No, whatever. Complete season 1. On DVD, on Blu-ray. So there you go. So do I recommend picking it up? Yes. Yes, I do. And that's really all I have to say. So, as always, everyone, thank you for watching, and have a good day.